He's very pro-crypto and wants to keep taxes low and economic growth high. If legal stuff happens for both tech and crypto, you think it could give the market an extra boost. And Trump's last term was from 2016 to 2017. We didn't have the Fed actually loosening up cash a lot. They were about to raise rates when they stopped. Raoul, a lot of Boody's work is about what the macroeconomic conditions mean for the global financial business sectors, especially the cryptographic money and computerized sectors. Boody is a well-known full-scale examiner, a big grey bull, and a former Goldman Sachs chief. Boody strongly contributes to the resource space, and worldwide liquidity conditions are going to improve even more as central banks switch from quantitative fixing and rate hikes to rate cuts and other quantitative easing steps to keep them from breaking apart. Keeps economies from getting too hot. It was a big step forward when the US Central Bank announced its first rate cut since WAP last Wednesday, 2020. Buddy is sure that the change will make things much more expensive in the crypto money market. Buddy is mostly optimistic about digital currencies and other cutting-edge resources. Though, Buddy sees Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, and Sui as the next big thing in digital money, and he is very interested in them. Solana, in a new video report on the stage of Real Vision, Buddy gives an important report on the state of the economy as a whole and what's in store for the digital money market over the next few years. Buddy also shows you his best way to invest in the cryptocurrency market right now to take advantage of the $100 trillion opportunity. Door he trusts looks good for the crypto market coming up soon. Stay tuned as we bring you clips from Buddy's video, in which he talks about the coming banana zone, the digital currencies he's investing in, and the best way for investors to understand crypto in 2025. Is Baron will it's likely that volatility happens near the trend's peak. If you want to see the rise, you should wait around the 70,000 to 75,000 Bitcoin levels. And it chops around so badly there. What I think is that it will go up after the election no matter what happens. That's happened before. But we saw it was clear the last time Trump was in office that regulatory stuff, both for tech and crypto, could be extra helpful if it happened. This is because Trump is very pro-crypto, very pro-low taxes and pro-stimulus. And Trump's last term was from 2016 to 2017. We didn't have the Fed actually loosening up cash a lot. Rates were just beginning to go up, but they stopped for 2016-17. And the Chinese were making the money available. In 2017, the market went super crazy. I saw that bit of negativity, not negativity itself, but less excitement about Solana. Where does that come from? Because there are no signs in the environment that something has changed. I'm very sure that as the market cap of crypto goes up over time to where I think it's going, which is $100 trillion, you will make more money than in any other trade in history in the fastest amount of time, and that money will be used to make art. I have been buying XCOPY since January and have done so all year. A lot of people were upset by that. Another idea I've shared a lot is that the things that are really important to culture will be highly sought after first. But I think it will get bigger again. Art stays around. So far we've seen punks, XCOPY, and not much people for sale. Those are there. The price of Fidenzas and some other cars has gone down. But I believe there will be a change. Like if you think of XCOPY, Beeple, and punks as Bitcoin, you get Bitcoin to the top first. When the market grows, it goes on to the next level of ones, twos, and other things. I believe the same will happen here. When Bitcoin and the other big one, Solana, hit all-time highs, I think there will be a big rise in art sales. This is because people have a lot of coins. We looked at all of our hedge funds that use exponentially adjusted management and expand. Solana is the trade that makes the most money. One thing I've always said is that nostalgia is good, right? That's why we all value the past. Also, both XCOPY and Beeple are moments in time. This is very clear when you look at how much Oasis tickets cost, especially if you're English. They're making money off of memories there. By doing that, you can make a huge amount of money. A lot of people are really excited about this cultural moment, so I'm sure a lot of people will pay a lot more than they should for tickets. I haven't bought mine yet, but I'm sure I will. This is also the same. People from this place will remember the cultural moments of 2018, 19, 20, and 20 and 20. What a long time. That's why I believe it gets better over time. The former head of Goldman Sachs said that every sign shows that the long-awaited big draws are closer than you might think. He said that it will really start when we wake up and Bitcoin is trading above $70,000 than $80,000. It starts out 0-0, but things get out of hand after that. The only thing you need to do to get the prices is hold on tight and quietly ride the wave. Soon enough, the banana zone will be here, so don't lose your coins or, as would be, do not make this bigger. In a letter, the founder of True Vision said that every market that is going up wants to lose you. You are responsible for making sure you don't lose your coins. If you can't do this, that is your only job. Keep your tokens safe at all times, and if the banana zone comes, we might get to know some of our deepest wishes. However, there is a chance that this might not happen. Still, I don't see it in the big picture. That doesn't mean we're all right, but the odds are in our favor and all that code is our friend. I don't know if the base is today, next week, or the week after. I haven't tried to time it yet. I would try to think about how to get more money into these businesses in a somewhat calculated way, even if you don't buy in. His video buddy also talks about other businesses that he thinks show a lot of promise and how he is investing money to stay away from them. The crazy volatility of the crypto money market is one project that Buddy has been keeping an eye on for a couple of months now is Sui. The former head of Goldman Sachs says that Sui is the divinely chosen person. Here are some more clips from the video. That's right, people do try and other things, but ETH seems to be that chain and it gets really bad. NFTs and Solana are not in the same place for me. They are not on my OpenSea and they are not in my pocket. It's a bit of a pain. That is why I believe it stays in ETH. The question is whether I also believe that NFTs and meme coins will join at some point. This was shown by the fact that Frank Digward's coins did the opposite. However, I believe that the NFT has a value that comes from being rare and greatly raises the standing of the meme coin community. I was talking to the guys who smoke chicken fish. If you want to sell something like a bishophood or a priesthood, you should call it an NFT. That way people could buy their position whatever it is. People think it's either A or B though, because these are coming together somewhere. It's not likely, I think. In that moment when a plus B equals C Mando was talking about. This is when society really comes into its own. Hugo will show this to be true. I know some people have given up on it all. Board API Club is not a bad idea, in my opinion. We will all use the clubhouse when we go to Miami once it's built and open for business. It'll look like a Soho house. I can see that idea getting around, and I can now see that they're working hard to find uses for ApeCoin and 8chain. They had the big idea. So let's see. Is that all of these things are put together? I still think it has a ways to go, but I find it interesting. I mean, I just saw that Dookie Dash is the third most popular free game download. Prices for mutants are not that high right now. Because, bored apes are still not cheap for most people. Mutants, though, that's not really that expensive. It's Max Payne in Xcopy because he keeps setting them on fire. That means there is always less. Max Payne is also very cheap. They're pretty cool. I think we'd all agree on punks too. It's also okay for us to say, Rek Gaia, I agree with you, mate. As you know, there are